thought it was back pain. It was the SI joint. And soon after that, I had an infrapatellar fat pad syndrome in my left knee. And between the two of them, I was down for the count. I lost my base. For 10 years, I was maintaining a 20-mile long run every 4 weeks. So I always felt like I was in marathon-ready shape.
It's not as easy to snap back when we're in our 50s. What were some of the solutions that you did to, let's start with the knee and then a little bit about the back. What got you out of the tailspin?
Well, I went to a physiatrist, a specialist in physical medicine rehab, and he did 2 separate treatments. He did a hydrodissection on my fat pad of my knee, which is really neat.
Guided with ultrasound?
Guided with ultrasound. It was really amazing. Injected saline. I saw the nerve adhesions, I had 2 of them, they just separated, and it was instant relief. So I had to build back up my running base, because I hadn't done more than like 8 miles, 10 miles for a long run. Building back up to 20 it's difficult, and now I have 2 20s under my belt, a bunch of 18s and 17s, and I'm running Marine Corps in 2 weeks, and I should be fine.
How are you stabilizing the sacroiliac? What was the...
So I didn't know that I had a limb length discrepancy.
Of all things.
Right.
Yeah.
So my right leg is about 1 centimeter shorter, and I'm using a 1/4-inch heel built into my orthotic.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of any stabilizers you're doing for spine health?
I'm doing, I do a lot of squats, lunges, deadlifts, ab work.
That's awesome. I find too that as we're, pushing past the half century, that we need those exercises, those squats and things to maintain
strength training.
muscle strength.
Strength training is,
and for longevity.
It's really a key component. You can't just run. You have to do the strength training too.
Now you got something that's kind of halfway in the oven that you've been talking about, kicking about, putting something together with phantom injuries. I love this idea of
Okay,
topic.
so I've done any kind of endurance sport. Immediately after, whether it be 1 day, 2 days, a week, you have pains in certain areas, and they're real. So I'll give you a little progression. So I run a marathon. An hour later, my left Achilles is hurting. Half hour later, my right quad is hurting. It just jumps around, and the pain is, you would think that you had a major injury. So it's real pain, but it's a phantom injury. It's not a real injury.